GG are the famous words of your favorite game that you see while you're watching your Family Guy's YouTube shorts. That is right. Today, we're going to be talking about the dark lore of Subway Surfers. You may be asking yourself, what's so dark about Subway Surfers? Is it all the power-ups? Is it the endless running cycle? Is it the characters, the hoverboards? Well, I think I've discovered something that nobody's actually thought of before about Subway Surfers. And yes, it is not that dumb theory that came out on TikTok about the developer's son dying from a train. That has been proven to be false. If you want to go through the very high critical thinking process that I did to come to my conclusion, which you will find out about, here, let's first talk about the trains. What would the trains be transporting? Obviously, there are some that transport people, but other trains are with crates and kind of mysterious. You don't really know what's in them. And why are we always kind of running by them, distracting a police officer from actually doing his job and checking the trains? That's kind of interesting, actually. I also thought to myself that, well, this kid has always been depicted doing graffiti, and he always seems to have enough money to continue to buy these graffiti cans in Japan. So it made me wonder, is this kid doing something else to somehow get his money? Well, as I decided to think about this for a while, I came to the conclusion that maybe he's working for a drug trafficker, and that everything he's doing is to distract the police officer from searching the trains, which has the drugs on them. So he runs, distracting the police officer so the drug trains can go by. And the officer, being none the wiser, is chasing this kid, who is obviously vandalizing these trains. The officer is just doing his job, and the kid is distracting the officer and then getting paid money to continue running away from the cop and distracting him from checking the trains. And you know what those keys are? I know exactly what those keys are. That is corruption in the government. There is actually corruption in the Japanese government. And the other reason that this drug trafficker would use this kid and be so careful to get these drugs transported is because drug trafficking is one of the most egregious offenses you can do in Japan, because they are very harsh and have very severe penalties on drug traffickers. So it makes a lot of sense to be careful and have a kid distract the police officer so they can never check the trains. And you may be asking yourself, what about the other kids? Well, they're also part of the operation. They're just another part of this man's operation. And if you want to be like, well, what about the high-tech things that you find throughout the map? Well, you could all scratch that up too. Maybe there's aliens involved in the drug trafficking, transporting these things and helping the kid get away. Or kids. Also, no, I don't care about freaking Frank and the Subway Surfers lore. This is a video that I came up with on my own, and I'm actually kind of proud of myself for somehow coming up with a dumb theory like this. If you guys want to see more lore about Subway Surfers, please comment below. If you disagree with my theory, comment below. I want to hear your thoughts on why you disagree with me or why I'm wrong. Where's some errors in my logic? After that, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. ICIC out.